You have any guilt?
No, not really.
This man does not want to be identified for obvious reasons.
What are the repercussions?
I guess there could be some jail time, or there's definitely fines.
He broke the law by taking money from the state that wasn't owed to him, and our government doesn't have a clue that our tax dollars are being stolen.
It's hit or miss. If I do it, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
When this man lost his job a short while back, he filed for unemployment. A few months later, he began to serve a 2-month jail sentence for a DUI. While incarcerated, he didn't want to leave his roommates with higher bills, and he didn't want to be broke when he got out. So he devised a plan to still collect while sitting in a jail cell.
Are you amazed that you were able to do this and never get caught?
Yes, I am very surprised.
Actually, he was even more surprised at how easy it was.
Once you start the filing system, there's no camera, nothing looking at you, nothing verifying who you are to file.
Before reporting to jail, he gave his girlfriend his social security number, unemployment ID, and wrote out instructions for her to file the claim online as if she were him. Every 2 weeks, the money went onto a debit card. During his 2 months in jail, he collected $1,500.
Were you nervous?
That first week or two, I was really worried that something would happen, or even after the first month where they figured out maybe they could track my social.
When he got home, he had to call the unemployment office to update his status. They had no idea he was ever in jail. No one said a word to him.
It is a loophole.
As you can see, his plan was very simple. So much, in fact, he's not the only person to think of it. There's just an unwritten rule in jail. You don't talk about it.
So this is pretty hush-hush in jail.
Yeah.
So there could be a lot of people doing it.
Yes, I would say there definitely was several others.
Almost across state government, there needs to be greater efforts to weed out those who are abusing the benefits that are available.
Nathan Benefield is with the Commonwealth Foundation, a government watchdog group. While he doesn't have numbers for inmates abusing the system, he does have this number, 376 million. That is how much the U.S. Department of Labor says Pennsylvania's unemployment system wasted just last year, the third most of any state.
This is a rampant thing in our state government, in a lot of departments, in terms of people abusing the system and finding ways around it.
If people want to cheat, there's always going to be that possibility.
Representative Ron Miller is the chairman of the House Labor and Industry Committee, which writes the laws and regulates the state's unemployment program. He says they're constantly trying to find ways to make the system more fraud-proof. But when we told him how easy it is to cheat and explained how it's done, this is how he responded.
It's an interesting claim. I'll look at the story. One thing we can do certainly is talk to the department and see if there's a way to cross-file that with the criminal system.
A cross-file, much like the Department of Transportation does with car insurance. If you don't pay it, the DOT will find out and you lose your license. Miller admits that a Social Security cross-file between the unemployment office and the prison system would be quick. This man feared it would happen.
Maybe they could track my social.
But it's not being done, and it's costing taxpayers big.
You have brought this to my attention at this point in time. I will be talking to the appropriate people to see what we think could be done to put safeguards in to stop such a thing.
Do you think the state should have a better system?
I do. Yes, yeah, definitely. I mean, better safeguards, of course, so this doesn't happen, because technically the state is losing money.